Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hello, early learners. It's me, Mrs. Readwright. I want to welcome you back to the art room. I'm super excited about this week because we're going to be looking at art that goes along with Fresno Unified's tree study. So let's do a quick good morning. We'll say, when cows get up in the morning. When cows get up in the morning, they always say good day. When cows get up in the morning, they always say good day. Moo, 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 this is what they say. Moo, 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 this is what they say. And you know today is Mystery Monday, and I have my suitcase with 3 items that I want to show you. 2 of them will go together, and 1 does not belong. I have one thing that didn't even fit in the suitcase, and I'm going to show it to you now. It's from a tree that I have in my front yard. It's a birch tree, and the birch tree bark is white. And I took it down quite a while ago with my snippers because the branch kept hitting people's cars as they drove by my house. So I snipped this off. Let's see what else is in the suitcase. Stay here, little branch. Inside, I also have something shiny and mostly made of metal. Look at this. It's called a bee smoker. The lid opens up. You put something that smokes in here, close the lid and hold it up to where the bees are and use the baffle, and it makes the smoke come out of this little hole, and it makes the bees slow down. So if someone needs to work in the hive, they can use this to smoke it. And the last thing that is in the suitcase today is this. It comes from the same tree that this branch came from. This branch is about as big around as my thumb. This one is as big around as my pinky, and this has little twigs and a small branch that came off of one of these nubs. So, which 2 go together and which does not belong? Well, I gave enough hints that the limb and the twigs are from the same tree, so those 2 together go together, and this one doesn't belong. Now, let's talk about our artist today. His name is Gustav Klimt, and Gustav Klimt was born on July 14th in 1862 in Austria. Some people say Austria and they think I'm saying Australia, but I'm not. Austria is a place in Europe, and he was born there to a poor family, but his father was a person who engraved on gold. He made designs on gold, and he taught his sons. There were 3 boys and 4 girls. There were 7 children in the Klimt family, and Gustav and his brother Ernst worked together in gold, and they became famous artists together. And we'll find out more about him during the week. Let's take a look at his art and see what we're going to be talking about all week. Up on the board, we have the Tree of Life, and it is made of 3 panels, and it goes on 3 different walls in the museum. There is this lady in a long dress with lots of pattern on it. Then the Tree of Life is in the middle, and over here are 2 people in an embrace. which is another way of saying hug. And you can tell who is who because Klimt made the outfits different patterns. The woman is wearing one pattern and the man is wearing another. And what we're really focusing on this week because of the tree study is this center section. This is really this little part enlarged, and I wanted you to see this. The middle has this tree, and it's all made of gold and spirals. And on those spirals are triangles and other patterns. There are white dots, and below there is like a garden where there are flower boxes, and then here's a selection of daisies. There are some other star flowers here. And oftentimes people take a look and they say, what is that big black thing there? And it is a bird. And when we make 5 different trees this week, you will notice some days you'll want to put the bird in and other days you may not want to. But it is made of black, and at the bottom are some white feathers. But you know how I've taught you that I love the shape of the spiral. So we're going to practice just like Klimt used to. He used to practice before he would take his art to the museum, to the theaters, or to the churches where he was painting. But his most famous artwork is this one. This is called The Kiss. And the kiss is of 2 people hugging. She's wearing one kind of outfit, he's wrapped in another kind of gown, and they're kissing. And here is the artist. And the reason I showed you the kiss is because I added it into the song that we're going to sing. And the song goes like this. Gustav Klimt and his paintings of gold. The kiss is most famous, so I've been told. The tree of life in panels of 3. In the middle is a spiral branch golden tree. So we are going to practice making a tree like a sketch today. And then tomorrow and the following days, we'll do fancier trees, and you'll know why we wanted to practice the spirals first. Some of the spirals you'll notice on the tree are spiraling up. And some of the spirals will spiral down and around. You can do them however you would like. I am going to do them a certain way, but you know how I feel about art, that every artist can choose the way they're going to do it. So we're going to go over to the easel now, and I am going to show you how I'm going to take up 2 branches and spiral them. And then we will start adding more spirals and filling it in. And in the original picture, there's a ground, and we'll draw the ground as well. So meet me over at the easel. I am going to be using my permanent pen. You can use colored pencils, or you can use a pencil, or I brought my watercolor pencils. If you want to use pastels, you can decide what you would like. So watch, I'm going to start my tree part way up my paper. And I'm going to start up, and I'm going to make a big spiral here. I'm going to make the tree this side and kind of match it. It doesn't have to match perfectly, but look, here is the trunk, and here are the big branches. So I'm going to do another branch off of here and do another spiral, and look, it went down again, just like this one. Watch, spiral out and go down. This one I think I'm going to spiral up. And this one I think I will spiral up. Off of this, I'll do smaller spirals. And this one, I'll do a smaller spiral. Some of Klimt's work went off the paper. If yours goes off the paper, don't worry, because you can do that and it will be just fine. Are you following along, adding spirals? I'm going to add more spirals, but I wanted you to see how to do the ground. I'm starting on the side of the paper and stopping at the trunk, hopping over, and going across again. Try it with your finger maybe at first and see how it feels to you. So I'm going to go across, and the ground is a little bumpy. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not using a ruler. Go across, and there is my ground. I'm going to continue putting in some spirals until I think I've got enough that it looks really delightful and balanced. You see, the practice you will do now will be so nice when you think, oh, I'm so glad I practiced my spirals before we started doing it using dark colors and all of the colors that you want to add. I look around and I say, is there an empty space? Oh, here's an empty space that I'd like to add a little one. Here's an empty space I'd like to add a little one. Now I want to start the color. Even though I don't think I'm completely finished adding spirals, I'm going to show you. Using my regular colored pencils, I'm going to put some shapes. He would put shapes and fill them in with other colors. Now you know on this kind of pencil, it won't make another design if I paint over it, but with my watercolor pencils it will. So I'm going to put a couple of these rectangles with an open rectangle in the middle. You know, like many of the art pieces I start, I often don't have time to finish them all, but you don't need to worry about it because I will work on it and put it in my portfolio and show it to you another time. Let's see what my watercolor pencils might look like if I do some of those. I think I'll use some blue. And I'll put some dots here all along my spiral. I think I'll put some blue on this one and color it in with a little green. I like the way my things are turning out. I'm glad I'm taking my time and adding things that look good together. Let me put a little water on my brush and show you what happens. I put a piece of paper towel here so I don't have too much water on it. Let's see, are these the ones that are watercolor? Yes. So as I do that to it, it fills in, and I can add some just to the colors and it blends them in. Let's see, I think I will put some orange on it. And we'll finish up a few more dots before we already have to say goodbye to one another. This takes so much time and I don't want to rush because when you rush your artwork, it ends up looking a little messy and not so exciting. So let's have a seat because we have a new goodbye song. It goes like this. Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you on Tuesday. Goodbye now, everyone. Now I want you to know what to bring tomorrow. Bring white paper, a pencil, watercolors, brush, and water. We are going to do another tree. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, boys and girls.
To a brand new day, time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.